God damn it. Another cruise ship just vanished. The Maritime Princess disappeared 3 hours ago near the Azores. That's 2,147 passengers and crew just gone.
That makes 17 vessels in only 3 weeks since this all started. And those numbers are accelerating fast.
Elena, your Southern Bloc rescue operations are getting awfully convenient. First our cargo ships, now cruise liners in your territorial waters. And they're all going missing. You want to tell us something?
Are you seriously accusing us right now? My people are dying too, Vance. We've already lost 4 naval destroyers just trying to find survivors.
Well, that's a rather convenient cover story. Deploy rescue ships that conveniently sink our vessels at the same time as they're out looking for survivors.
Both of you need to calm down. We have bigger problems than your territorial disputes.
Yeah, like the economic impact is devastating enough on its own. Global shipping has dropped 73% in 2 weeks, and insurance companies are refusing to cover any ocean transit costs.
My Eastern Alliance has suspended all maritime operations for now. The risk is too great.
We need to look at the evidence objectively. Is there some kind of pattern we can look for here?
Why, of course there is. Ships going missing in Southern Bloc waters, so these are Southern Bloc attacks. Look at this distribution of the attacks. They're all in Elena's sphere of influence.
That map is completely misleading. You're cherry-picking data points, you bastard. And what about the Norwegian fishing fleet that vanished last Tuesday? That was in your allied waters, Vance.
Actually, that was in international waters, 67 miles northeast of the Faroe Islands.
The real question is, what's causing these disappearances? Not who. And more importantly, why are there no distress signals or debris fields anywhere? Like these ships are literally just vanishing without a trace.
Climate change is making the oceans unpredictable. Superstorms keep forming without warning. Rogue waves reaching unprecedented heights. The sea itself is becoming hostile to human presence. So I think that nature is responsible, personally.
I'm not so sure about that one, Sarah. My meteorologists haven't reported any weather condition that's dangerous enough to sink entire cruise ships with this level of consistency. Besides, the data shows that all these disappearances keep occurring in calm, clear conditions.
Because they're being sunk, not by weather, but by weapons.
If you're going to make accusations, provide proof. Show me radar signatures of our submarines. Show me missile launches. Show me anything beyond paranoid speculation.
I may have an alternative explanation, actually. You see, our Marine Biology Institute has been tracking unusual seismic activity lately. Deep ocean tremors unlike anything in recorded history.
Underwater earthquakes could explain the disappearances. To be fair, sudden seismic events creating localized tsunamis.
But that would show up on our monitoring systems, no? And as far as I know, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center has reported nothing but normal activity lately.
It's not earthquakes that are causing this. It's something else, something alive.
Yeah, and that's the Southern Bloc.
No, you see, our scientists have identified some interesting recordings. And according to the seismic signatures that are coming from the ocean, it seems that this is some kind of animal doing this.
Are you actually suggesting sea monsters are the cause behind all this? Come on, Astrid, this is a serious crisis, not a fantasy novel.
I'm suggesting we consider all possibilities as all. Norway has the oldest maritime records in the world. We've documented unusual phenomena for over a millennium.
Such as?
Cyclical events. And according to our records, approximately every 1,000 years, mass disappearances of ships and coastal settlements happen, and they're always accompanied by unusual seismic activity.
You're talking about mythology at a time like this. We need scientific solutions, not folklore.
But what if the mythology contains scientific truth? What if our ancestors encountered something real?
Astrid, with all due respect, we're facing a potential act of war, not the plot of a Viking saga.
The timing is exact, though. It's been exactly 1,023 years since the last recorded event took place, the Skagerrak incident of 1001 CE. 47 vessels lost in 3 weeks. And guess how many ships we've lost so far? 47.
That's an interesting historical parallel, but correlation doesn't imply a causation. We need to focus on modern threats.
Modern threats like Vance's military buildup. We've spotted 3 carrier groups moving toward our waters. That's the real danger here.
Those are purely for defensive positioning purposes. Someone's sinking our ships, so we're not going to wait for the next attack.
You're preparing for the wrong enemy. And if I'm right, conventional weapons are useless anyway.
Useless against what exactly? What are you proposing that we're even fighting?
Jormungandr, the world serpent, the beast that circles Midgard beneath the waves. It looks like this.
This conversation has taken a decidedly unproductive turn. We need practical solutions, not Norse mythology lessons.
I agree with Lee. We're world leaders, not children around a campfire.
Dismiss it if you want, but when your military responses fail and your weapons prove ineffective, remember this conversation.
My weapons are very effective, thank you. Ask the Southern Bloc about our capabilities.
Is that a threat, Vance? Because we're ready to demonstrate our capabilities too.
Stop! Both of you. While you're threatening each other, people are dying. Families are losing loved ones day by day. These aren't statistics we're talking about. These are goddamn human beings.
Sarah's right. We need coordinated action, whether it's climate change, seismic activity, or military action. We respond as a united front.
I'm sending research teams to investigate the seismic sources. And if I find evidence supporting my theory, will you listen then?
Evidence of sea monsters? Sure, Astrid. When you find your mythical serpent, I'll personally apologize.
This is embarrassing. The international community is watching. They expect rational leadership, not fairy tales.
The international community will be grateful when we identify the real threat here.
How long will these research expeditions take exactly?
72 hours maximum. My teams are already deploying with deep submersibles with full recording equipment.
And if you find nothing?
Then I'll support whatever military response you decide. But if I'm right, if this is Jormungandr, we'll need a very different strategy. And it'll have to be one based on mythology, not military doctrine. Plus one that acknowledges we're facing a god and not an enemy we can simply outgun.
Gods don't exist, Astrid. But submarines and missiles do. So whatever's out there can be killed.
Can it? Are you willing to bet humanity's future on that assumption?
We're betting on rational thinking, not ancient superstitions. This is how we solve real problems, with real weapons.
Those ships won't last 5 minutes if I'm right.
Then prove it. 72 hours. Show us your serpent. Show us evidence.
I will. And when I do, I hope you're prepared to accept the truth, no matter how impossible it may seem.
This is an absolute nightmare. The shipping ban has been in effect for 3 weeks now, and our economy is in complete freefall. Unemployment has skyrocketed to 23% across the entire oceanic coalition.
Not to mention the devastating death toll. We simply can't risk any more lives at sea, not until we understand what we're dealing with.
My Eastern Alliance is facing food shortages. We import 67% of our grain from overseas. People are starting to riot in the streets.
The Southern Bloc has lost over 400 vessels since this crisis began. That's nearly 15,000 people confirmed dead or missing, and the numbers keep climbing every single day.
My Central Federation can't sustain this much longer either. Our oil reserves will be depleted within 6 weeks, and without maritime transport, we have no way to replenish them.
That's exactly what Elena wanted, though, isn't it? To cripple our energy independence and force us into submission.
Are you out of your goddamn mind, Vance? We're suffering just as much as everyone else.
Are you, though? Because our intelligence suggests otherwise. Now explain why your ports are still operational.
Those are emergency relief operations. We're delivering medical supplies and food aid to our territories. That's not conducting normal commercial shipping, now is it?
And here we go again with another oh-so-convenient excuse. And I'm sure those medical supplies include military hardware too, don't they?
Cut it out, you two. I have actual news to share. My research teams still haven't returned from their deep sea investigation, and it's been 4 days since their last transmission. I'm starting to fear the worst.
What was their last communication?
They reported unusual sonar readings caused by something massive moving in the deep ocean trenches. Then silence.
That's equipment failure most likely. Deep sea operations are inherently risky.
Or they encountered whatever's been sinking our ships. How many more people need to die before we find answers?
The answer is standing right in front of us. Elena's Southern Bloc is destroying global maritime commerce. This is economic warfare on a planetary scale.
You paranoid bastard. Show me one piece of evidence, one shred of proof that we're responsible.
The evidence is circumstantial but overwhelming nonetheless. Southern Bloc territories experience the fewest disappearances, and your shipping routes remain mysteriously safe, and you're the only coalition not demanding immediate military intervention.
Because unlike you, I'm not a warmongering psychopath. I believe in diplomatic solutions.
The diplomatic window is clearly closing quite rapidly, so if we don't find the real cause soon, then this crisis will spiral into a global conflict.
My people are already calling for military action. They want someone to blame for their suffering, and the Southern Bloc is an easy target.
Same here. Public opinion is turning ugly. These demonstrations are happening in every major city across the coalition.
The political pressure is becoming unbearable. My parliament is demanding answers I can't provide.
So you're all going to scapegoat us? Blame the Southern Bloc for something we didn't do?
If the shoe fits, your timing is suspiciously perfect, Elena. Right when global tensions were at their lowest, right when trade partnerships were strengthening, suddenly the oceans become deadly.
That's completely circumstantial bullcrap, and you know it.
We need to focus on facts, not accusations. The seismic data shows something that we need to look into.
Your mythology theories again? We don't have time for Norse legends, Astrid.
What we need is decisive action. And if the Southern Bloc won't admit their guilt, revolt. Then we'll force them to stop through military intervention.
You threaten my people, and I'll respond accordingly. The Southern Bloc has defensive capabilities you can't even imagine.
Is that another threat? Because my Eastern Alliance stands with President Vance on this matter. The evidence is too strong to ignore.
The Oceanic Coalition also supports a firm response. Our economies are collapsing while Elena's remain stable. That's not a coincidence that we lack.
You're all making a terrible mistake. The real enemy is something far worse than political rivalry.
At least someone in this chat has some sense left.
But Elena, you need to understand. If my research teams encountered what I think they did, your military won't save you either.
Then what do you propose we do? Let our civilizations collapse while we wait for mythical sea monsters to appear?
Give me more time. I'm sending additional teams with better equipment this time.
Time is a luxury we don't have. Every day Elena's plan advances. Every day our people suffer more.
My plan? I'm not orchestrating anything, you delusional fool. Look at this devastation. Our naval command lost 47 ships last week alone. Does this look like the work of a big snake to you?
False flag operations are a classic military tactic. Sacrifice some assets to maintain plausible deniability.
You're absolutely insane and completely detached from reality.
The Eastern Alliance has reached a decision. We're giving the Southern Bloc 1 week to end these attacks and to restore safe passage through international waters.
The Oceanic Coalition seconds that ultimatum. 7 days, Elena, or we consider this an act of war.
The Central Federation also agrees. 1 week for full resolution.
Finally, some unified leadership. Elena, you officially have 7 days to call off this little operation of yours, or face the combined military might of the world's major powers.
You're declaring war on an innocent nation. This is madness. We're not responsible for these disappearances.
This is exactly what it wants. Division among the world's leaders. Humanity turning against itself while the real threat remains hidden.
What it are you referring to, Astrid?
I already told you. Jormungandr, the world serpent, a god that literally feeds on chaos and conflict, and you're giving it exactly what it desires.
Enough with the mythology. We're dealing with a real crisis here.
7 days, Elena. That's generous considering the evidence against you.
Evidence? What evidence? Circumstantial coincidences and paranoid speculation. My parliament is convening an emergency session. They're demanding I mobilize our full military response. You're pushing us toward global war.
Then stop the attacks. It's that simple. Return the oceans to safety, and this ends peacefully.
I can't stop something I'm not doing.
The 1 week deadline is a mistake.
1 week is more than fair. If the Southern Bloc is truly innocent, they'll find a way to prove it.
Or they'll continue the attacks and reveal their true nature. Either way, we'll have our answer.
No one wants war, but we do want the truth, and to stop our people from dying.
The truth is something none of you are prepared to accept. But when my research teams return with evidence, I pray it's not too late to change course.
Your research teams are probably already dead, just like everyone else who ventures into Elena's killing fields.
They're not my killing fields. And if Astrid's teams are dead, it proves the oceans are dangerous for everyone, including my people.
7 days, Elena. Fix this.
6 days have passed, and the attacks have only intensified since Elena's deadline expires in 18 hours. My carrier fleets are in position for a full tactical strike.
The Eastern Alliance test convoy was completely destroyed yesterday. All 12 vessels vanished without a trace. This was clearly a message from the Southern Bloc. They're showing us that they can strike anywhere, anytime.
Our experimental drone ships met the same fate. This is what's left of a $400 million autonomous vessel, and the damn thing was torn apart like it was made of paper.
The Central Federation lost our entire research flotilla, 8 ships with our best maritime scientists aboard. That's 240 lives that Elena is directly responsible for.
I'm not responsible. My own test vessels were destroyed too. We lost 14 ships in the past 3 days alone. Whatever is doing this doesn't distinguish between nations.
Of course you'd sacrifice your own assets. It's the perfect cover story. Make it look random while systematically destroying our capabilities.
The pattern is clear. Every nation that opposes the Southern Bloc suffers the heaviest losses, while Elena's losses are always smaller and more convenient.
My economic advisors are calling this the greatest maritime disaster in human history. Global shipping has completely collapsed. Food shortages are spreading across every continent.
Civil unrest is erupting in major cities worldwide. People are demanding action from their governments, and tomorrow morning, they'll get it.
At 800 hours GMT, the Union officially declares war on the Southern Bloc. Operation Poseidon's Wrath begins immediately.
The Eastern Alliance will coordinate with Union forces. Our combined naval power will end this crisis permanently.
The Oceanic Coalition stands ready to support the Alliance. Elena has had every opportunity to stop these attacks.
The Central Federation Parliament voted unanimously for proper military action. This is no longer about politics. This is about survival.
You're all making the biggest mistake in human history, starting a world war based on paranoid delusions. My parliament has authorized full defensive measures. If you attack us, we will respond with everything we have.
Then you admit you have the capability to sink our ships. Thank you for finally confirming what we already knew.
I'm talking about conventional weapons. Missiles, torpedoes, aircraft, not whatever supernatural force is destroying vessels worldwide.
Your supernatural force excuse is wearing thin. No one believes that mythology nonsense anymore.
18 hours, Elena. After that, diplomatic immunity is revoked. You'll be treated as an enemy combatant.
My submarine fleets are already moving into position. This ends tomorrow, one way or another.
If you want a war, then by God you'll get one. But when the real enemy reveals itself, don't say I didn't warn you.
The real enemy is sitting in a bunker in the Southern Bloc capital, orchestrating the greatest act of terrorism in modern history.
History will remember Elena Rojas as the woman who nearly destroyed civilization, all for political power and territorial expansion.
The blood of thousands is on your hands, and tomorrow justice will be served.
I'm logging off to finalize our military preparations. See you all on the other side of this conflict.
Agreed. By tomorrow night, the oceans will be safe again, and Elena's regime will be finished.
The Eastern Alliance bids farewell to diplomacy. Time for action.
You're all going to regret this. When the truth comes out, it'll be too late. Too late for all of us.
The truth is already out. You're a terrorist and a mass murderer. Tomorrow, the world gets its revenge.
Wait, everyone stop. Don't log off. I have the evidence.
Astrid, I thought your research teams never returned.
They didn't return because they encountered the real enemy. But one piece of equipment survived. A GoPro camera washed up on our northern coastline this morning.
A camera? That's your big evidence.
The footage on this camera will change everything. It shows what actually happened to my research vessel, and it proves Elena is innocent.
Finally, someone with actual evidence instead of paranoid theories.
What kind of footage are we talking about? Because I'm not delaying a military operation based on some blurry underwater video.
The footage is crystal clear. High-definition recording of the creature that destroyed my research vessel and attacked dozens of other ships across the globe.
Creature, you're still pushing the sea monster theory?
It's not a theory anymore. It's documented fact. My marine biologists have analyzed every frame. What they found defies all scientific understanding.
What exactly did they find?
For the third and final time, they found Jormungandr. The world serpent is real, and it's been hunting in our oceans for the past month.
Astrid, with all due respect, we're 18 hours away from global war. Kindly piss off.
Just look at the evidence. I'm uploading the footage to our secure servers right now. This camera survived being underwater for over a week, and the footage it contains will horrify you, but it will also save Elena's life and prevent a meaningless war.
How long until the upload is complete?
30 minutes for full processing. The files are massive and the encryption is taking time.
You see? I told you all someone else was responsible, but none of you would listen to reason.
Let's see this evidence before celebrating. I'm still not convinced this isn't some elaborate Southern Bloc deception.
Lee, when you see what's on this footage, you'll understand that no human technology could fake something like this. The sheer scale of what we're dealing with is beyond imagination.
How big are we talking?
The creature that destroyed my research vessel is over 400 meters in length. Its width exceeds that of a city block, and its movements create tsunamis that can sink entire fleets.
That's physically impossible. No marine animal could reach those dimensions. The ocean's ecosystem couldn't support such a predator.
Normal ecosystems couldn't, but this isn't a normal predator. This is something that has slept in the deepest ocean trenches for 1,000 years, something that awakens only when the time is right.
I'm willing to delay the declaration of war by 2 hours, but only to review this footage. If it doesn't conclusively prove Elena's innocence, the attack proceeds as planned.
The Eastern Alliance agrees to the delay, but 2 hours maximum. Our fleets are already in position and ready to strike.
2 hours is reasonable, but Astrid, this footage better be authentic, because if this is some kind of hoax or misdirection, there will be consequences.
The Central Federation will also honor the 2-hour delay, but our military preparations continue regardless.
Thank you all for finally showing some rationality. When you see what Astrid has discovered, you'll understand the real threat we're facing.
The upload is at 60% completion. I'm also preparing additional sonar data that corroborates the visual evidence.
This better be worth delaying a global military operation for.
It will literally save millions of lives because conventional weapons cannot kill a god, and that's exactly what we're dealing with.
How do we kill something that's supposedly immortal then?
Ancient texts do mention a weakness, but that comes next. Now trust me, what you're about to witness will change everything you believe about our world and more. The upload is complete. I'm sending the footage in sequential order. All the clips are from the original recording. Now prepare yourselves for what you're about to witness.
That's just a guy with a camera on a boat. Where's your sea monster, Astrid?
The weather conditions look fairly standard for that region. Nothing unusual about this footage so far.
Is this one of your research vessels?
The man filming is Dr. Eric Nordahl, our lead marine biologist. The smaller vessel you see is his research partner's boat. Keep watching.
What the hell was that? Whirlpools don't just appear out of nowhere.
That's clearly some kind of underwater explosion, possibly a submarine torpedo strike.
That's exactly what I was thinking. This proves military involvement, not mythology.
The water displacement is enormous, though. What kind of weapon could create that effect?
No weapon created that whirlpool. Keep watching and you'll understand.
Those poor people, they had no chance to escape.
The suction force must be incredible, but this still doesn't prove your mythological theory.
Advanced underwater mines could create similar effects. The Southern Bloc has been developing new maritime weapons from what I hear.
We don't have weapons that can create whirlpools, you fool.
What the hell is that?
That can't be real.
The size of that thing, it's bigger than a skyscraper.
This has to be some kind of special effects, computer-generated imagery, Hollywood-level digital manipulation even.
The water displacement is too realistic for CGI, though.
The footage has been verified by 3 independent laboratories. No digital alteration was detected. This is completely authentic.
Why isn't it attacking the cameraman?
Those eyes. They look almost intelligent, like it's studying him.
It's deciding whether he's a threat. Like a predator evaluating the effort needed to catch and eat its prey.
The detail in the scales and texture is incredible. If this is fake, it's the most sophisticated hoax in history.
It's not attacking because Dr. Nordahl posed no immediate threat, and Jormungandr is an intelligent hunter. It prioritizes larger targets first.
No. There are thousands of people on that ship.
The way it moves through the water is unnatural as hell. No marine animal could achieve that speed at that size.
Look how effortlessly it cuts through the waves, like the ocean is just parting for it.
The cruise ship has no chance of outrunning that thing. They probably don't even know it's coming.
The MS Baltic Star, 2,400 passengers and 800 crew members, all lost in what you're about to witness.
Jesus Christ.
It's crushing the ship like a tin can.
All those people, all those innocent lives.
The power required to do that, to wrap around something that massive.
The ship is breaking apart under the pressure, and the hull is collapsing completely.
How is something that large even biologically possible?
Because it's not bound by normal biological limitations. Jormungandr is a god, not an animal. The laws of physics don't apply the same way.
The entire ship is just gone, like it never existed.
The whirlpool is getting bigger. It's spreading across hundreds of meters now.
The water is turning darker too, almost black in the center.
This explains why we never find debris fields. Everything gets pulled down into those abyssal depths.
The cameraman's boat is starting to drift toward it. He's not going to escape either.
Dr. Nordahl knew he was witnessing something unprecedented. He kept filming even as death approached. His sacrifice gave us the truth.
He's trying so hard to keep the camera steady, even while his world is literally tilting apart.
The gravitational pull from that whirlpool is incredible. His boat has no power to resist it.
You can hear the panic in his breathing, but he's still documenting everything.
A true scientist to the very end, collecting data even in the face of certain death.
The angle is getting steeper. He's going to fall in within seconds.
This is the last footage Dr. Nordahl ever recorded. His final contribution to human knowledge, and the proof that saved us from global war.
Oh God, he's trying to run uphill on a sinking ship.
The camera keeps rolling even as he falls, right down into that black water.
That's the bravest thing I've ever witnessed, recording evidence even as he died.
And now we know the truth, the real enemy behind all these disappearances.
I owe you an apology, Elena. We all do. This footage proves beyond any doubt that you're innocent.
I can't believe what I just witnessed. That thing is real. Jormungandr is actually real.
My scientific advisors are going to lose their minds when they see this. Everything we thought we knew about marine biology is wrong.
More importantly, everything we thought we knew about warfare is wrong. How do you fight something like that?
That's exactly the question we need to answer. Conventional weapons are useless against a god. We need a completely different strategy.
I need to brief my parliament immediately. They need to understand what we're really facing, and they need to understand that military action alone won't solve this.
Same here. My defense ministers are going to want immediate answers. And frankly, I don't have any to give them.
I'm calling off Operation Poseidon's Wrath immediately. All fleet movements are being halted. Elena, I formally apologize for the accusations.
The Eastern Alliance also extends official apologies. Our intelligence was obviously flawed. We were looking for human enemies when the real threat was divine.
The Oceanic Coalition stands down as well, but that leaves us with an even bigger problem. How do we kill a god?
I've been researching that question for weeks. The old texts contain references to Jormungandr's weaknesses, but the methods described are unconventional.
Whatever those methods are, we need to hear them, because that creature is still out there, still hunting, still destroying everything that enters its domain.
I need to convene an emergency session with my top military advisors. They need to see this footage immediately, and we need to completely rethink our maritime defense strategies.
My Joint Chiefs are going to demand immediate action.
The Eastern Alliance requests a full intelligence briefing. Every piece of data Norway has collected, every historical reference to this creature. We need to understand what we're dealing with.
I'm ordering the immediate evacuation of all civilian vessels worldwide. Nothing goes into international waters until we have a solution.
That's wise. Jormungandr is still actively hunting, and its territory appears to be expanding.
Expanding how? You mean it's moving into new areas?
Our seismic monitoring shows activity across multiple ocean basins. The creature isn't confined to any single region. It can appear anywhere there's deep water.
I need time to process this information and to brief my government on the real situation. We'll reconvene in 6 hours for strategy discussions.
Agreed. This changes absolutely everything. 6 hours to digest this nightmare and formulate a response.
The Eastern Alliance concurs. 6 hours for consultation with our top mythologists and military strategists.
The Oceanic Coalition will use that time for emergency planning, though I honestly don't know where to begin.
At least now we know what we're fighting. That's more than we had yesterday.
When you return, I'll present the ancient strategies for defeating Jormungandr, but I warn you now, the solution will require sacrifices that may be difficult to accept.
Whatever it takes. We can't let that thing destroy civilization.
Humanity's survival depends on cooperation now, not competition between nations.
For the first time in this crisis, we're all finally on the same side.
6 hours then. Prepare your advisors for the impossible, because defeating a god requires thinking beyond human limitations.
I've consulted with my Joint Chiefs for the past 6 hours. The consensus is unanimous. We deploy overwhelming firepower against this creature. Whatever it is, it can be killed.
The Eastern Alliance Military Command agrees completely. Our combined naval forces represent the most powerful armada in human history. No single organism can withstand that level of concentrated destruction.
The Central Federation has mobilized our entire Atlantic fleet, 47 warships with state-of-the-art weaponry, plus submarine support and air cover.
The Oceanic Coalition is contributing 12 aircraft carriers and over 200 escort vessels. This is just a fraction of what we're assembling.
The Southern Bloc offers our full naval capabilities, 83 ships including our newest Dreadnought-class battleships. We're also providing tactical nuclear submarine support.
You're all making a catastrophic mistake. Conventional weapons cannot harm Jormungandr. It's not just a large animal. It's a divine entity.
Divine or not, it has a physical form, and anything with a physical form can be destroyed. Modern military technology can level entire continents. One sea serpent doesn't stand a chance.
Exactly. Nuclear warheads have the power of miniature suns. Depleted uranium rounds can penetrate any armor. Guided missiles can strike with pinpoint accuracy.
The ancient texts are very clear about this. Jormungandr has survived for millennia precisely because it cannot be killed by mortal weapons. You're sending thousands of sailors to their deaths.
The ancient texts were written by primitive people. They didn't have railguns and cruise missiles. They didn't have electromagnetic pulse weapons.
Our military analysts have studied the footage extensively. They identified several potential weak points: the eyes, the underbelly, the gill structures.
Plus, we'll be coordinating simultaneous strikes from multiple angles. Even if conventional rounds don't penetrate, The sheer kinetic force will cause massive internal damage.
You don't understand what you're dealing with. This creature has acid that can dissolve steel in seconds. It can create tsunamis with just its movement. It controls the very ocean itself.
Then we'll attack from the air. High-altitude bombing runs beyond its reach. Carpet bombing with bunker buster munitions.
The Eastern Alliance has developed new sonic weapons, frequencies that can disrupt marine organism nervous systems. We'll test them on this creature.
I'm proposing a 3-wave assault strategy. Maximum efficiency and overwhelming force. Wave 1. Fast attack vessels with heavy firepower.
That makes tactical sense. Wave 1 establishes contact and tests the creature's responses while delivering maximum initial damage.
Wave 2 should be long-range artillery bombardment, battleship main guns, and cruise missile strikes. Soften it up from a safe distance.
Wave 3 brings in the heavy hitters. Aircraft carriers with full air wings, destroyers and dreadnoughts for close-range finishing strikes.
The coordination will be flawless. Our satellites can track the creature's movement in real time, and our communication systems ensure perfect tactical unity.
You're planning a massacre of your own people. Jormungandr doesn't just kill ships, it feeds on them. Every vessel you send will only make it stronger.
How exactly does a sea serpent get stronger from eating metal? That's not biologically possible.
Because it's not biological, it's mythological. The rules of science don't apply to gods.
Astrid, I respect your expertise, but we can't base military strategy on mythology. We need rational, practical solutions.
The Southern Bloc has volcanic glass ammunition, specially designed for cutting through organic armor, plus white phosphorus rounds for maximum tissue damage.
The Union is deploying experimental railgun destroyers, projectiles traveling at 7 times the speed of sound. Nothing organic can withstand that level of kinetic energy.
Our quantum torpedo prototypes will be field tested on this creature. Warheads that destabilize molecular bonds at the quantum level.
Look at this 1,000-year-old picture. It shows warriors attacking the serpent with swords and spears, and the serpent devouring entire armies. The same fate awaits your fleets.
Ancient carvings are not military intelligence. They're artistic interpretations of primitive fears.
We have real-time satellite tracking, computer-guided targeting systems, advantages those ancient warriors never possessed.
Plus, the creature can't be in multiple places simultaneously. If we coordinate the assault properly, it can only attack one wave at a time.
Exactly. While it's focused on Wave 1, Waves 2 and 3 close in. Simple mathematics and tactical superiority.
It doesn't work that way. Jormungandr can create multiple whirlpools simultaneously. It can attack from underwater while remaining invisible, and its acid secretions can dissolve entire fleets before they even see it coming.
Even if that's true, we have countermeasures. Acid-resistant hull coatings, sonar detection grids, underwater drone reconnaissance.
The timeline for this operation is 7 days. Wave 1 launches at 600 on Monday. Waves 2 and 3 follow at predetermined intervals.
My analysts have identified the optimal strike zone, the mid-Atlantic ridge where the creature was last detected. Deep enough water for it to surface, shallow enough for effective bombardment.
The Southern Bloc will coordinate logistics and supply lines, ammunition, fuel, medical support for all participating forces.
This will be the largest naval operation since World War II. Over 400 vessels from 6 different coalitions.
You're orchestrating humanity's greatest maritime disaster. Those ships will never return, and their sacrifice will accomplish nothing except feeding the beast.
We appreciate your concerns, Astrid, but the Eastern Alliance has committed to this course of action. Sometimes leadership requires difficult decisions.
The creature threatens global shipping indefinitely. We can't allow fear of casualties to paralyze us.
Every day we wait, more civilian vessels disappear. More innocent people die. Action is preferable to inaction.
The Southern Bloc Parliament voted unanimously for military intervention. Our people demand protection from this threat.
7 days, everyone. Final preparations and fleet positioning. Then we take back our oceans.
There is another way. The ancient texts describe a method that actually works, but it requires patience and understanding of Norse mythology.
We don't have time for mythology lessons. Our economies are collapsing while we debate tactics.
Military action is the only language this creature will understand. Overwhelming force applied with surgical precision.
I'm sorry, Astrid, but the Oceanic Coalition supports conventional warfare. These weapons represent humanity's pinnacle of destructive capability. If they can't kill this creature, nothing can.
7 days to victory. 7 days to reclaim human dominion over the seas.
Operation Leviathan's End begins Monday morning. History will remember this as the day we prove that gods can bleed.
History will remember this as the day humanity's arrogance doomed thousands of brave sailors. But I'll keep working on the real solution, because someone needs to save the survivors of your failed assault.
There won't be any need for survivors, because there won't be any failures.
See you all on the other side of victory.
Good luck, everyone. May your ship sail true and your weapons strike deep.
To humanity's triumph over the impossible.
To the death of a god. Operation Leviathan's End is officially underway. Wave 1 has reached the target coordinates. 67 fast attack vessels in perfect formation.
You damn idiots.
Eastern Alliance destroyers report all systems green. Weapons hot and ready for first contact.
Central Federation battleships are in position. Main guns loaded with armor-piercing rounds. Sonar operators are scanning for the target.
Oceanic Coalition aircraft are maintaining high-altitude reconnaissance. Thermal imaging shows unusual water temperature variations. Something large is definitely down there.
Southern Bloc submarines have passive sonar contact. The creature is approximately 800 meters below surface level, and it's moving toward our formation.
Perfect. Let it come to us. We'll give it a warm welcome.
Wave 2 is holding at secondary positions. Artillery vessels ready for coordinated bombardment. As soon as Wave 1 engages, we open fire.
Wave 3 carriers are launching fighter squadrons. Air-to-surface missiles armed with bunker-buster warheads.
Drone feeds are crystal clear. We'll have perfect visual coverage of the entire battle.
My tactical officers are tracking multiple sonar signatures. This thing is even larger than the footage suggested, but size won't save it from coordinated firepower.
Contact in 30 seconds. All vessels report weapons free. This is it, everyone.
History in the making. The day humanity conquered a god.
And the day you all realize bullets don't work on gods. Eric, are you receiving this?
Yes, Prime Minister. I can see the fleet movements on satellite. This is going to be a massacre.
Not if we act quickly. I've located the ancient texts that describe Thor's method. The tail-biting strategy is our only hope.
Explain it to me again, because frankly, it sounds insane.
Jormungandr is called the World Serpent because its body literally encircles the globe. It's so massive that its head never encounters its tail. The creature doesn't even know its own tail exists.
And Thor tricked it into biting itself?
Exactly, by making the serpent believe its tail was a separate enemy. Once it starts eating its own body, it can't stop. The digestive process becomes self-perpetuating until the creature consumes itself completely.
That's actually brilliant from a mythological standpoint. But how do we locate the tail? If it wraps around the entire world, it could be anywhere.
Our deep-sea research has identified unusual seismic activity in the Mariana Trench, consistent with a massive serpentine form resting on the ocean floor. I believe that's where we'll find the tail.
The deepest part of the ocean. How do we get there without being detected?
Our stealth submarine Mjolnir. It's equipped with experimental cloaking technology, and it can reach maximum ocean depth.
What's the bait strategy? How do we make the head think the tail is an enemy?
Bioelectric stimulation. We attach devices that mimic the electrical signatures of rival sea creatures. Jormungandr will interpret the signals as territorial threats.
And then it attacks its own tail. Brilliant. How long do we have before the creature realizes what's happening?
According to the myths, once the biting begins, the creature enters a feeding frenzy. It won't be able to stop until it's completely consumed itself.
I'll need your best marine biologist for the electrical signature work, and your most experienced submarine crew.
I'm assigning Dr. Larson and her entire team, plus Commander Haugen's crew from the Deep Sea Division. They've made more abyssal dives than anyone else in the world.
When do we deploy?
Immediately. The military assault will fail within hours, and when it does, Jormungandr will be enraged beyond measure.
Enraged enough to attack coastal cities?
The myths describe it emerging from the sea to devastate the land. Millions of people live within striking distance of the coast. This is our only chance to stop it before it reaches populated areas.
I understand the stakes. How do we coordinate with the tail team while maintaining stealth?
Quantum communication arrays, completely undetectable by conventional monitoring. Real-time coordination between the Mjolnir and Surface Command.
What about the other world leaders? Do we tell them about the mission?
Not yet. They're committed to their military solution. If they knew about our operation, they might interfere.
So we're going behind their backs?
We're saving their lives, and the lives of everyone in coastal cities worldwide. Sometimes leadership requires making decisions others won't understand.
I'll start mission preparations immediately. But Prime Minister, if this fails,
then humanity faces extinction. The creature will destroy every coastal city on Earth, starting with the largest population centers.
No pressure then. The Mjolnir is ready for immediate departure. All systems tested and operational.
How long to reach the Mariana Trench?
18 hours at maximum stealth speed. We'll arrive just as the military assault reaches its climax.
Perfect timing. While Jormungandr is distracted by the surface battle, you can locate and prepare the tail.
The bioelectric devices are being loaded now. Dr. Larson says they'll mimic the exact frequency patterns of aggressive predators.
And the attachment mechanism?
Magnetic clamps with delayed activation. We attach them to the tail, withdraw to safe distance, then trigger the electrical signatures. The creature's head should respond within minutes.
Eric, this mission will determine humanity's survival. Everything depends on your success in the deepest places on Earth.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. The fate of the world is in these devices. Either they work or we all die.
The myths have never failed before. Thor's strategy worked 1,000 years ago. It will work again today.
Departing in 10 minutes. Next communication will be from the abyss.
Good luck, Eric. The world's children are counting on you.
I'll bring them back their ocean, or die trying.
Wave 1 has reached target coordinates. All vessels report ready status. Sonar sweeps are showing nothing?
It's smart. I told you that. It's probably hiding.
I don't think so. Eastern Alliance destroyers confirm it's all just empty water. No thermal signatures whatsoever. Where the hell is this thing?
Central Federation sonar operators report negative contact too. The target zone is completely clear.
Our reconnaissance drones show normal ocean conditions. No unusual water disturbance or temperature variations.
Southern Bloc submarines are conducting deep scans. Still nothing on passive or active sonar.
This doesn't make sense. Intelligence clearly indicated this location.
Maybe the creature moved to different hunting grounds. We should expand the search perimeter.
I'm ordering Wave 1 to maintain formation, but begin systematic grid searches of surrounding areas.
Drone coverage is expanding to a 50-kilometer radius. If it's out there, we'll find it.
My tactical team is analyzing ocean current patterns, predicting most likely movement vectors based on previous sightings.
All vessels maintain high alert status. This thing could surface anywhere without warning.
And when it does, every single ship you see right now will perish.
Oh, just be quiet, Astrid. Eastern Alliance ships are spreading into search formation. Weapons remain hot and ready for immediate engagement.
Wait, something's wrong with the water temperature readings. Our thermal sensors are detecting rapid changes directly beneath Wave 1.
Confirming unusual thermal activity. Water temperature rising by 15 degrees in localized areas.
My submarine commanders report massive displacement signatures. Something huge is rising from the deep.
All vessels prepare for contact. Target emerging directly underneath the formation.
Jesus Christ, it's massive. The size of this thing is beyond anything we calculated.
They're opening fire. All weapons free. Tell your men to target the head and vital organs.
I told you.
My God, look at the size of it. It dwarfs our largest battleships.
The first wave of ships, they're gone. Just completely destroyed in the initial emergence. That's 37 vessels and over 8,000 personnel lost in seconds.
Concentrate fire on the head. Railguns and cruise missiles. Everything we have.
Our weapons are hitting the target, but the rounds are bouncing off like they're hitting solid rock. The scales are deflecting everything we throw at it.
Switch to armor-piercing depleted uranium rounds. Target the eyes and mouth cavity.
It's spraying something. Some kind of liquid from its mouth.
Acid. The ships are dissolving on contact. Hull integrity failing across multiple vessels.
This is a nightmare. Our entire port flank is gone. The acid is eating through steel like it's paper.
Get your men out of there before they all die.
Eastern Alliance destroyer formations are breaking apart. The creature's tail is creating massive whirlpools. Ships are being pulled underwater before they can even fire.
The water around the creature is turning into a massive storm. Typhoon force winds and 100-foot waves. It's controlling the ocean itself.
Wave 1 is being decimated. We've lost over 60% of the initial attack force. This isn't a battle, it's a slaughter.
Initiate Wave 2 immediately.
No, you're only making it worse.
Shut up, Astrid. Long-range bombardment while the target is surface exposed. This is our best chance to hit it with maximum firepower.
Wave 2, you are cleared for engagement. All artillery batteries fire at will. Coordinate strikes on center mass.
Battleship men guns opening fire. Cruise missile batteries launching full salvos. Every weapon we have is targeting that monster.
Direct hits across the entire body length. Explosions covering the creature from head to tail.
The bombardment is incredible, but it's still moving. Still attacking our ships.
The creature seems completely unaffected by our heaviest weapons. It's like we're throwing pebbles at a mountain.
How is this possible? Those are nuclear-tipped warheads. Nothing should survive that level of destruction.
It's diving back underwater. We're losing visual contact. All remaining Wave 1 ships withdraw immediately.
Too late for withdrawal. The whirlpools are expanding. Ships are being pulled down, even at safe distances.
Prime Minister, we found it. The Mjolnir has located what appears to be the creature's body. It's unbelievable. The thing stretches for kilometers along the ocean floor.
How far are you from the tail section? The main assault is being obliterated. We're running out of time.
We're tracking the body length toward what should be the tail. But Prime Minister, this thing is massive beyond comprehension. The sonar readings show it literally circles the Earth multiple times.
That confirms the mythology. It's truly the world serpent. But we need to find that tail now.
Dr. Larson's team has identified unusual neural activity in the rear sections. Electrical signals consistent with a tail nerve cluster. We're homing in on the target location.
How long until you reach the attachment point?
20 minutes at current depth and speed. The bioelectric devices are primed and ready for deployment.
The surface battle is going exactly as I predicted. Conventional weapons are useless. Thousands Thousands of sailors are dying for nothing.
I can see the seismic disturbances from down here. The creature's movements are causing underwater earthquakes. The rage, it's building towards something catastrophic.
When Jormungandr finishes with the fleet, it will target coastal cities. Oslo, London, New York, Tokyo. Millions will die if we fail.
The tail section is coming into view on sonar. My God, it's the size of a skyscraper. How do we attach devices to something that massive?
Dr. Larson designed magnetic clamps specifically for this scale. They'll burrow into the creature's flesh and activate the electrical signals.
Beginning approach to the tail now. All crew members are at battle stations. This is either humanity's salvation or our final mission.
Eric, the world leaders still believe military force can win. They don't understand that we're fighting a god. Thor's strategy is the only thing that can save us.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Initiating attachment sequence in 15 minutes. Either we trick this monster into eating itself, or civilization ends today.
The mythology has never failed before. Trust in the ancient wisdom, and may Thor guide your actions in the abyss.
Surface battle update received via quantum communication. Wave 2 bombardment has also failed. The creature is completely immune to conventional weapons.
Then we're truly the last hope. Hurry, Eric, before Jormungandr decides to take its rage onto land.
The smoke is clearing from the bombardment zone. Drone cameras are getting visual confirmation of the target.
Did we get it? Please tell me that level of firepower was enough.
I'm seeing movement in the smoke. The creature is still active.
Impossible. We hit it with everything we had. Nuclear warheads, bunker busters, depleted uranium rounds.
Wait, something's different. The creature's eyes, they're glowing now.
Those eyes are like green fire. What does that mean?
It means you've made it angry. Really, really angry.
The creature is diving back underwater. All vessels maintain distance and prepare for...
What the hell is it doing?
The water. The entire ocean is moving. It's using its body like a massive paddle.
The wave displacement is incredible. 100-foot tsunamis forming in every direction.
It's too late. The tsunamis are moving faster than your ships.
How? Those waves are traveling at 200 kilometers per hour.
Eastern Alliance battleships are being lifted completely out of the water. Ships the size of city blocks tossed around like toys.
Dear God, the entire second wave is gone. 63 vessels and 15,000 personnel. Wiped out in less than 3 minutes.
The creature isn't just powerful, it's controlling the ocean itself. This isn't a battle anymore. It's a natural disaster with intelligence.
Wave 3 are our last hope. I'm ordering all aircraft carriers to launch all available fighters immediately. Air superiority is our only remaining tactical advantage.
F-35 squadrons launching from Eastern Alliance carriers. Payload includes experimental sonic warheads designed to disrupt neural activity.
Oceanic Coalition air wings are deploying napalm and white phosphorus. If we can't kill it, maybe we can blind it.
Fools!
Southern Bloc bombers are loaded with thermite charges. We'll target the eyes and respiratory systems.
The creature is surfacing again, directly ahead of Wave 3. It's moving faster than anything that size should be able to move.
How is something the size of a city moving like a speedboat?
Holy hell! It's reaching into the sky. The head is extending upward like a massive tower.
It's grabbing our fighters out of the air, picking them off one by one like it's plucking fruit.
F-35s, F-22s, bombers. It's catching them all. Those jets are moving at 600 miles per hour, and it's still catching them.
It's chewing them up, spitting the debris at our carriers.
This is beyond nightmare. It's using our own planes as projectiles against us.
Eastern Alliance carrier Yamato is taking direct hits from aircraft debris. Hull breaches across multiple sections. The ship is listing heavily to starboard.
My flagship is under bombardment from the wreckage of our own air wing. Fighter jet engines being hurled at us like missiles.
This creature isn't just defending itself. It's actively hunting us with tactical intelligence.
Wave 3 is falling apart. We've lost air superiority and half our remaining ships.
Fall back. All remaining vessels fall back to safe distance.
There is no safe distance. This thing can create tsunamis that travel for hundreds of kilometers.
What the hell do we do now? Our most advanced weapons are completely useless.
We've thrown everything at it. Nuclear weapons, air superiority, naval bombardment. Nothing even scratches this monster.
The creature is diving again. Sonar contact lost. It could surface anywhere at any time.
This is a complete military disaster. 3 waves of coordinated assault, over 400 ships and 50,000 personnel, all destroyed or scattered in less than 2 hours.
My military advisors are calling for immediate retreat. But retreat to where? This thing can attack anywhere on Earth.
The economic implications alone will destroy civilization. No shipping, no international trade, no coastal cities safe.
What are we supposed to tell our people? That we sent their children to fight a god, and the god won decisively?
It's as I said, conventional weapons cannot harm this creature.
Then what can harm it?
This is the darkest day in human military history, defeated by a creature that shouldn't exist.
What the hell do we do now?
Prime Minister, we found it. The tail is here in the Mariana Trench. It's exactly where the mythology predicted.
Thank Thor. Are you in position to deploy the bioelectric devices?
Dr. Larson's team has already attached the first set of clamps. The electrical signatures are mimicking aggressive territorial predators, but we need the head to get close enough to detect them.
I'm going to tell the others about the plan. It's our only chance now.
The remaining fleet fragments could serve as bait. Lead Jormungandr directly to this location.
Exactly. If we can guide it here, the ancient strategy will work.
Standing by for surface coordination. The fate of humanity rests on this gamble.
I have a plan. It's risky, but it's our only remaining option.
Astrid, our military forces are in complete retreat. We've lost over 80% of our combined fleets. What could you possibly have in mind?
The ancient Norse strategy I mentioned. We've located Jormungandr's tail in the Mariana Trench. We can trick it into eating itself.
You're talking about mythology again, while our sailors are dying in the water.
Wait, eating itself? How exactly would that work?
Jormungandr is so large it wraps around the world multiple times. Its head never encounters its tail. But if we can bait the head to the tail's location and make it think the tail is a rival creature,
It would attack its own body?
and once it starts feeding, the digestive process becomes unstoppable. The creature will consume itself completely.
That's actually ingenious. If it works,
What do you need from us?
Direct all remaining vessels toward the Mariana Trench. Use them as bait to lead Jormungandr to the tail location.
We don't have many ships left, maybe a dozen destroyers and one aircraft carrier.
The Eastern Alliance carrier Poseidon is still operational, but barely.
If this fails, we lose everything we have left.
If we don't try, Jormungandr will attack coastal cities. Millions will die.
all remaining Southern Bloc vessels are proceeding to coordinates.
Union fleet remnants are also en route. This better work, Astrid.
Creature is pursuing the bait vessels, moving at incredible speed toward the trench location.
Drone feeds show it's gaining on our ships. They won't make it to the trench before being caught.
Carrier Poseidon reports they can see the creature behind them. It's like a moving mountain following them across the ocean.
They've reached the trench coordinates. The carrier is directly above the deepest part of the ocean.
This is it. Everything depends on the next few minutes.
Jormungandr is striking. The carrier is under attack.
It's not the head attacking. It's the tail. The tail is striking up from the trench.
The carrier Poseidon is gone, destroyed by its own target. The tail crushed it like an aluminum can.
So the creature is here, both head and tail in the same location.
But we're out of bait ships. How do we complete the strategy?
All remaining destroyers were caught in the tail strike. We have no vessels left to guide the head underwater.
This is hopeless. We led our last ships to their destruction for nothing.
Not for nothing. Eric is still down there.
Eric?
My head general. He's in our stealth submarine directly at the tail location. He's the only one who can complete the mission.
One submarine against that monster?
He doesn't need to fight it. He just needs to activate the bioelectric signals and get Jormungandr's attention.
Prime Minister, I saw the carrier get destroyed by the drones. The tail is directly above us. It's the size of a city district.
Can you activate the electrical devices?
Dr. Larson is activating them now. The bioelectric signals should mimic aggressive territorial threats.
How long until the head detects them?
Unknown, but I'm going to help the process along. Launching all our emergency flares directly at the creature's head.
Eric, that will reveal your position.
It's the only way to get its attention. Either this works or we're all dead anyway.
I'm seeing missile launches from the trench area. Multiple projectiles heading toward Jormungandr's head.
Those look like emergency flares, not weapons.
Eric is trying to get the creature's attention.
It's working. Jormungandr is diving. The head is going underwater.
This is either salvation or complete disaster.
The creature is at maximum depth, both head and tail in the same location for the first time in history.
Now what? How do we know if it worked?
We wait, and we pray to every god that ever existed, that the ancient wisdom holds true.
The seismic monitors are showing massive underwater activity. Something huge is happening down there.
Either Eric succeeded, or Jormungandr is about to emerge and destroy every coastal city on Earth.
The waiting is unbearable.
The fate of human civilization rests on Norse mythology, and one brave submarine crew in the deepest place on Earth.
Any word from Eric? It's been 15 minutes since the last missile launch.
Seismic activity is still showing massive underwater disturbances, but we have no visual confirmation of what's happening.
The waiting is killing me. Literally, the entire future of humanity depends on what's happening right now.
Our deep-sea monitoring stations are picking up unprecedented sound patterns, like nothing in recorded ocean acoustics.
Could be the creature thrashing in its death throes, or it could be preparing for a final assault on civilization.
Eric's submarine, the vital signs just went dark.
What does that mean?
Either they succeeded and are maintaining radio silence, or Jormungandr destroyed them, and we have no way to complete the mission.
So we're back to having no options?
After everything we've sacrificed, all those ships, all those lives,
If this fails, what do we even tell our people? How do we explain that we're helpless against a mythological creature?
Wait, the ocean surface is changing. Massive swirling patterns forming across hundreds of square kilometers.
Drone cameras are picking up the disturbance. Something huge is happening underwater.
The water is turning into giant whirlpools, multiple vortexes spanning the entire visible ocean.
This is either very good or very bad, but it's definitely not normal.
It's working. The myth is true. Jormungandr is consuming itself.
How can you be sure?
The whirlpools match exactly what the ancient texts describe, when the world serpent devours its own tail.
I'm getting visual confirmation from the deep-sea drones. The creature's body is moving in a massive spiral pattern.
It's actually eating itself? I can see the head following the body in a continuous loop.
This is the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed. The creature is literally devouring its own flesh.
The speed of consumption is increasing. It's like it can't stop once the feeding frenzy began.
Just like Astrid predicted from the mythology, the digestive process becomes self-perpetuating.
The body length is decreasing rapidly, miles upon miles of the damned serpent vanishing into its own mouth.
This is working. The ancient Norse strategy is actually working.
Eric did it. He saved the world.
The whirlpools are intensifying as the creature shrinks. Water displacement from the consumption is incredible.
How much more of itself can it consume?
According to the texts, it will devour everything, until nothing remains but empty ocean.
This is it. The head is approaching the final section.
And it's gone. Jormungandr has completely consumed itself.
The whirlpools are dissipating, ocean surface returning to normal conditions.
Seismic activity dropping to baseline levels. No more underwater disturbances.
We did it. We actually did it. The oceans are safe again.
Astrid, I owe you the deepest apology. We all do. You tried to warn us from the beginning.
You were right about everything. Conventional weapons, mythology, the ancient strategy. We should have listened.
How many lives could we have saved if we'd trusted your expertise?
What matters is that we learned, and that humanity survived.
This crisis has taught us something important. There are forces in this world beyond our understanding, and we need to face them together.
The old rivalries and territorial disputes seem so petty now, after facing extinction together.
We've seen what happens when the world's nations cooperate, even against impossible odds.
I propose we formalize this cooperation, a permanent global alliance, united against threats like this.
The Central Federation seconds that proposal. No more nationalism, no more competing blocs.
The Eastern Alliance agrees. One world government for one world's protection.
The Oceanic Coalition supports global unification.
And the Norwegian government will help lead this new world order, built on ancient wisdom and modern cooperation.
But there's one more thing we must do before we move forward.
You're right. We need to honor the sacrifice. Eric and his crew, all the sailors who died in the three-wave assault, every person we lost to this crisis.
The biggest funeral in human history, for the heroes who saved our species.
Every nation will contribute, a memorial worthy of their sacrifice.
And a reminder to future generations that sometimes the old ways hold the greatest wisdom.
To Eric Torsten and all who gave their lives, so that the oceans could belong to humanity once more.
They died so the world could live, and so the world could finally unite. In their memory, we'll build something better, something worthy of their sacrifice.
To the future, and to those who made it possible.
The age of division is over. The age of unity begins now.